Hello and welcome to Spellbound. I'm your host, 32bits, and today we're going to be talking about this mouse. Well, almost this mouse, which looks just like this mouse. But what we're going to really be talking about is this mouse here, which again looks just like these mice over here. Now, I got this mouse to test a process that I want to put it through. Basically, I want to paint it, and the reason why I want to paint it is because I want to color match it with keyboards and the CD32. So. I've had these two mice here. These are the ones I repaired the buttons on. They work great. So I didn't want to paint these because I wanted to try it on another mouse that to see how it would come out, see if I like the result. Anyway, I got this mouse a while ago, and it's got some issues. It only works most of the time, so I use it for testing. So I thought this would be a good guinea pig because it's basically the same mouse as the other two. So I thought I'd take this one apart, paint the shell to match the CD32, and see how it comes out. Okay, so I'm going to take this one apart. We'll separate it into its component parts. We'll give it a spray, and then we'll see how it works. I'm going to want to protect the name badge here and then these glide pads. So I'm going to mask those off and then give this a quick sand. The bottom side is very, very shiny, and the top side has a little bit of texture to it. So I think those will take the plastic friendly paint really well. But I'm going to go ahead and snap that back together. Bring this into the workshop and then give it a quick sand, mask these off. Okay, so I have the mouse over to another workbench. I'm going to go ahead and use masking tape and cover up the parts that I don't want painted. So I'm using a glue stick to really push in the tape into the fine details here. So then when I go back with my X-Acto knife, I can cut right along the line. Okay, that's all masked off. I'm going to go ahead and cut along the lines here. So just the part I want protected will be covered. Okay, so now I have the areas that I don't want painted masked off, and ready for some paint. So here's the back plate, and here's the mouse. I think it's a really good match. I mean, it's a tiny bit off, but it's really, really close. I don't know if this light is doing it justice. Anyway, that's the color I'm using. It's Rust-Oleum. It's gloss protective enamel, and it's just the gray. Again, I think it looks really nice. Be interested to see what it looks like when it's dry and up against the CD32. So we'll let this dry for at least a day, and then reassemble the mouse, and we'll see what it looks like. Okay, so here we are all back from the shop. I've got the mouse all put back together, and I've got it set up on the CD32 alongside the stark white mouse, the original mouse that I had on there. If you can see just underneath there, that's the mouse, the white mouse that was on connected to this CD32, and it's kind of tucked up under there. This one is the spare that I had. I did go ahead and paint the cord. I actually think the color came out really nice. I'm actually very happy with it. I was worried that the gloss finish was a little too shiny, but it's not. I don't think it is at all. I think it actually came out really nice. A nice match for that, for the color there. Have the lid. It's kind of going for that. Again, I don't know if the lighting's doing it really doing it justice, but I'm really happy with the way it looks. I think it looks really nice. I think it makes a nice complement to the keyboard and the console and the controller. Maybe I'll sort out a decal for it. I'm thinking of getting a version of this decal with a clear background, so and maybe curved, so that it'll fit along here. Tell me what you think. So, what do you think of the mouse, the color, the match? I think it came out pretty good. I'm gonna use this mouse for a while on this machine and see how the paint holds up. It's supposed to be a very durable paint. This, and made for things that you handle. The masking job came out pretty good. There's a couple of little spots that I want to touch up maybe, but it's underneath. And again, this is my first attempt, and this mouse, like I was saying, is kind of like my guinea pig mouse, my test mouse, and it has on the bottom door here, it's got a little part that's broken, so I have this little piece of tape holding it. That's what that's all about. But all in all, I'm really happy with how this came out. I really like the finish. It's smooth to the touch. It is an enamel, so it doesn't feel sticky or anything like that. It feels like it's gonna last, and it doesn't feel like it's gonna just rub off or anything like that. So again, I was a little skeptical about painting it, but I'm actually liking the way it came out. So tell me what you think. Do you think that color matches well? Do you think it looks better than the stark white mouse? Leave your comments below. Thank you for taking time to watch this video. If you like the content, please like and hit the bell for notifications. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. And so make sure that you don't miss any of my other videos. Hope to see you soon. Thanks again. Bye bye.